Hello, wonderful people in Carilion land. This is Chad Runyon. I'm coming at you from 13 West at Carilion Roanoke Memorial Hospital. That's the EAP office is embedded to have your back as Carilion employees. I'm here again with something to help deal with redirecting anxiety, frustration, any sort of uncomfortable energy. That's something that happens to a lot of us, and we need those things, but if they get too much out of hand, then they can become quite unhelpful. So whenever somebody says that they're feeling, I ask them, okay, how are you feeling? They say, oh, I'm feeling pretty worked up. I'm feeling pretty uptight, or I'm feeling pretty tense, or I'm feeling angry, or whatever it is. Often I ask them, where is that in your body? And they're, what are you talking about? Okay, just check in and see. And then often it's right here. It's the heart, it's the chest. I'll move back. So often this is where it is. This is our, this is our core. This is where we keep it, right? So I'll ask them, and then the next thing I always ask these questions, and people give me funny looks. I say, okay, what direction is it moving in? Like, what are you talking about, Chad? It's not moving in any direction. It's just there. It's really, really tight. It's really tight. That's how it is. I say, okay, just give it a second. Just feel it. Maybe even just move your hand this way. Rotate your hand this way. Or rotate it this way. Really feel in, rotate it this way, really feel in and see, okay? And then they go, oh, wait a minute, I think it's moving this way. And whatever direction is for them, it's how their body processes it, how their nervous system, their sympathetic nervous system, how that's working. So they go, oh, it's one person might say it's going this way. Oh, wow, it really is. I can sort of feel it going this way. And then me and my questions, I say, okay, what colors? And what are you talking about? It's not, oh. 9 times out of 10, it's red. I'll tell you that. If yours isn't red, that's okay. But 9 times out of 10, once you're uptight, it's red. They're like, oh, it's red. So I say, okay, just you're with me. You're doing it. I appreciate you being with this guy who's asking you these questions. Just be there with it. I'm going to let you it's a safe place to be a little bit dangerous. Let that tense feeling, let it keep going in that direction. You don't have to move your hand. Just feel it. People get into it. Okay. I'd like to ask you right now to do it too. If you haven't, you feel it. And then I say, okay, I want you to turn that into an arrow. So it becomes a red arrow. Just let it go. It may not be comfortable. It's something your body's trying to tell you. So you just let that red arrow turn, let it go a little bit more. And then I'm going to ask you to freeze. So you too, freeze it right now. And that arrow might be sort of surprised. It'll freeze. And so say, okay, just freeze it right now. And then I want you to allow the red color, let the red to release, let it leach out, let it fade away, it might resist some, and that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. I'll be here with you. Let it fade away, okay? And it's gone, and you just nod your head when it's gone. Okay, it's gone now. And I want you to let it turn blue. And I don't know, it might resist. It might want to turn blue. It might resist it. We'll see. It might get to purple. I'm here with you. We're going to take our time. You just nod your head once it gets to blue, okay? Nod your head, okay, all right. So I want that to be a blue arrow, okay? So let that be a blue arrow. And now you're not gonna force anything. There's no forcing going on in this room. So it's inside your body either. We're not forcing it because forcing doesn't work. What's gonna happen is you're gonna allow it. Allow that arrow to turn in the other direction. Again, it might resist it because it's used to going in the other direction. And it's gonna get to go that way when it needs to again, but just oh, I see. And their body sort of softens. Oh, you're okay. Let that blue arrow, allow that blue arrow to go in the other direction. Just allow it to go in the other direction. You're not forcing anything. You might catch yourself taking a deeper breath without even meaning to. You may not. That's okay. Just be there with that blue arrow. Now I'm going to ask you to let it spin. You're not forcing it, but just let it go. Let it spin faster, 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 and it probably starts to feel good. As it feels good, you just let it spin as fast as it wants. Let that thing spin. Let it spin all the way through your whole body. Let it spin all the way. Let it spin all at once. All right. Let it just go everywhere. Let that good feeling go. Okay. I usually ask people, how are you feeling now? And they say, I'm feeling better, actually. I don't know what just happened, but I'm feeling better. And so that's one way we have these sensations in us, and we can actually have control over it too. There's things we can do about it. There's sort of interesting ways we can take care of ourselves as we continue taking care of other people. If you're interested in that sort of work, you can dig into something called neuro-linguistic programming, which is the short version is NLP. There's lots of great tools. The other thing you can do is you can call our main number, 981-8950, press 2, and they will get you set up. You can have an appointment and we can talk about things like this, ways that we can have your back and teach you ways to better take care of yourself. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And bye.